Welcome to the CARNY to Congress podcast, brought to you by Baywater Exclusive Boat Club. My name is Adam Botana, and we are at the great location of Baywater Exclusive Boat Club, along with my great co-host,
Jake the Millennial. Hey, everybody.
What's up, Jake? How you doing? Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for being on here. Thank you for doing all you do always. It's fun. We're going to talk a lot of stuff this week. We got primaries coming up. A lot of fun stuff. I heard some stories. There was a primary out in East Lee County, Rotary Republican Club. That was a little interesting. We had Byron Donalds down in Naples. That's some craziness there with old fish stick. So there's a lot of stuff going on, man. This guy's crazy.
He's a loon, man.
He's a little bit out there.
He's definitely, it seems to me, like enticing. I don't want to say violence, but that's what it seems like.
You know, it's unfortunate, right? Because you see, some of these folks are there, and I love the passion, and I hear you. I understand. But some of these people just get so mad, and they think there's like this conspiracy theory to push people down, and it's not. I mean, you can think whatever you want to think. I mean, Jake and I have had these conversations about stuff that happens, and you're just like, whoa, There's a lot of good out there. There's a lot of interesting folks too. So there, a little bit of each. So you just gotta kind of, weed it out, but don't condone any kind of violence or any kind of thing along those lines. But that video was not good of what I seen.
No.
I mean, what do you think about it, Jake? I mean, you go down the rabbit hole. I mean, you're not doing the show every morning now with Drew like you used to be, and then Mike Apelka and a few others. So you kind of taking a step back. I think you're a little bit mentally a little bit better.
Yeah, it's definitely not as stressful because, I won't get too into the weeds of like producing the show and stuff, but as for the fishback situation, and what I've been seeing online is the majority of support he's getting is coming from outside of the state. Mm-hmm. A lot of people were like, oh, if I was in the state, I'd vote for him. And it's coming from clearly like far left
keyboard
Democrats.
commandos.
People that are literally just trying to stir the pot.
Mm-hmm.
But, he's going for more of like the viral live stream effect. I mean, probably not a whole lot of our listeners are into the whole live stream scene. But a lot of it is just what they call rage baiting, just trying to get somebody to react.
Yeah.
And that's his whole playbook, is what it seems like to me.
I mean, you can see him, a little smug, sitting there in that scene that we was at. And again, this was Byron's talk to his constituents. It was set up that way at that Republican club. There's plenty of other Republican clubs to go out there, but just trying to incite that. And it's unfortunate, right? And we're talking about a Republican primary. Like when I had a race, we're down here in district, was then 76, now 80. It's prominently Republican. So you have a primary, and then you win the primary, you pretty much win the election. So I was running against an attorney out of Sanibel. And, let's just dive into that a little bit, Just dive into that a little bit. I actually have a good relationship. I would say I have a relationship with my opponent from back then. And he was from Sanibel. He was a councilman and attorney, Irish. He put in the Irish accent. He was pretty good at it, and it was impressive. And I would compare it, if you got to watch a movie, The Campaign, all right, with Will Ferrell. And, when you get in close and you're talking real close, I mean, there's trash talk going on. Like you'll do that. And I was worried because I was just boat washer, family business kind of thing going on. This is an attorney. I was kind of concerned, but man, you get me in close, I'm gonna get you, and I had some fun with that, just in meetings, and he would just talk crap, and just all the time. And I'm like, really, man, we're really gonna go down that line? And so what I would do is like, all right, you want to do that? I'm just gonna go knock on your house. Let's go right to your house. So I went right to his house in Sanibel. The first house I knocked on was my opponent's door. Talked to his wife, just knocked on the door and just like right to it.
Cojones.
I hit every house on the street. I didn't care who it was. I wanted to make sure that every one of his neighbors knew that I was knocking in his neighborhood. And it's a mind game, right? It's, you know, and it rattled him. And I remember we were at a week later, we were at an event and he was mad. Like he was physically angry about this. And it's about getting into the mind. So there's games that happen when you're running a campaign. It's about getting into the mind. So a lot of social media, the only people who are really watching that is your opponent.
Right.
I mean, you do have some stuff out there. I mean, what I would do when I was running my campaign, we did grassroots, right? We went down to the doors, went right to the people. We raised money. That's the main street. That's talking to businesses and Rotary clubs and chambers and stuff like that. We went to the people. And you can do that when you have a state representative race, because there's about 180,000 people. So you can go right to the people. You can go out there, you go out and knock on 10,000 doors, you're going to get a good chunk. You're going to get a good chunk. Because usually it's 50-50, right? But if you can beat that, you cancel everything out to get there. He goes on TV, we go on TV. He sends mailers, we send mailers, He knocks on doors, I did, he didn't. That's why I beat him in 19.5 points. But yeah, I went right out there, and then it was constant a game. And, he underestimated what I was. He laughed, oh, he's a head boat washer, what is that? And yeah, it worked out. And then even when we're doing signs, like you see signs up, folks, I mean, signs are impressive and that's good, but it's just, it doesn't move the needle. But I mean, when we went out to Sanibel and we're out there, we hit it at night, and we hit every business that we could. And then went to my opponent's house, and he was right on a corner between Captiva and Sanibel. And I legit put 20 signs, like, right, because I knew he was going to come out that morning, on the way to work. I put 20 signs right there so he can, that's the kind of mindset it was, And I thought to myself, what would send me over the edge, and we're out here in this big, beautiful bay. And I thought of I remember there was a show I watched, Sopranos, and he was trying to sell a house and the guy was giving him crap. So he parked the boat off the house and played loud music all day and would just think, well, if somebody parked a boat in my bay, put their sign on it, I would piss you off. So I just went to Sanibel and I parked a boat off his island because I couldn't park it where he was at because it wasn't a good spot. I just parked the boat off of Sanibel. And when he went to work every day, he seen that boat. So, I mean, those are the little things. So I think what Fishback is trying to do, and he's getting out there and he's just trying to poke, trying to get tweets, trying to get likes, trying to get, a video of him doing that. And that just goes out there into the ether. It's not good.
He linked his cell phone number.
Oh, Byron's cell phone number?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's outrageous, I remember, and even when my race was towards the end, and you do polling and you have an idea, and it was so, I mean, we were so ahead of them. We were way beyond the margin of error. Like we were 20 points ahead a month out. So we knew okay, we got it, but we just kept our foot on the gas. But he started doing stuff that was crazy. I remember he sent out a mailer and it had me in a little, captain's hat with a boat and running my daddy's business and, daddy's boy and, just all this stuff. And it was horrible. It was not good. I had people call me and the moms were just pissed. They were just aggravated. And I had people come to me, it's when he ran that, I was, it just made me vote for you more. So Fishback doing this is just driving more people to Byron because Fishback wants to just become something or whatever he is,
An analyst for a news network. That's what it seems like.
I hope not. A fish stick is what we kind of call him,
I like that.
But he's just, it's not good, but it's people, it's politics, it's people, man. It's craziness. Politics, like we always say, it's show business for ugly people. It's interesting. I heard that from, God, what's his name? Roger Stone. He had a special. You got a chance, watch it on YouTube. And it kind of goes into it, and our Amazon Prime, there'll be a couple on there, but just kind of interesting to see. But yeah, he says politics is show business for other people. It's true, right? Because you do get the fame and you do get some stuff, but nobody knows who I am on a plane. Nobody knows. If I wear my shirt, whatever, I go to Publix, people say something, thank you, or you need to come out and need to fix me to be trode, something along those lines. But yeah. yeah, not a good look. Not a good look for the party. Not a good look for anything. Don't condone it. But it is what it is. It happens. Yeah.
I have a very, I guess you'd call it an off-the-cuff question.
Mm-hmm.
So due to the fact that you based a lot of the door knocking off of data, right? And you're still helping other people door knock as of now.
Yeah. Susan France I was out with. Great gal. I think she'll be good. I know she's got a primary. I like Susan. She's a business person, businesswoman. It's good. But anyways, sorry.
But with that data, have you seen any difference from, let's say, with what you were doing for her and the data that you had originally, what 6 years ago? Like, basically, how have you noticed a decrease in Republicans?
No. If anything, I've seen an increase. People always said when we were running 6 years ago, don't know New York, my Florida, right? That was the big push. But again, folks, that's clickbait. That gets people going. I was amazed that I was out in East Bonita, because that would be the most east part of my district at that time, was East Bonita. It was new development. And these were super Republicans that were knocking on. Now, what a super Republican, and I know Trey's talked about this in the morning, you got 4x4s and 2x4s when it comes to Republicans. Now, it doesn't tell me who you voted for. It tells me who you're registered as and how many times you go to the polls. So a 4x4 is a Republican who goes to every primary and every general election. A 2x4 is where they go to mostly all the primaries, but every general. So those are people who are guaranteed they're going to go to the poll. So if I got to go out and knock on 10,000 doors, I want to talk to those people. And when you get to the doors, you got a list, and this is all public record. It'll be like, oh, Adam Botana, lives here. Or they'll be like, Leland lives here. His wife, Sammy's here. And, Sammy is an independent and Leland's a Republican, conservative. Then there'll be a darker red or green. So if I knock on the door and Sammy comes to the door, be like, hey, I'm Adam Botana, running for state representative. The seat is term limited. Ray Rodriguez termed out. That's who's my predecessor. Is Leland around? I would love to give him a flyer and just talk to him. And sometimes, he's at work, or, yeah, I'll take the flyer. And that's how right? You have an idea. You kind of estimate. I mean, I've been to Sanibel, and Sanibel can be pretty liberal some places. Like, I remember I was out there one time, and my phone wasn't acting quite right, and I knew the door. And I go up there, and it was like Leslie, and I couldn't see the name or anything because they knock on the door, and the kid comes to the door. And I'm like, hey, I'm a Republican, Adam Botana, running for state rep. He goes, why don't you take a gun and shoot yourself in the head? I was like, damn. Like, good morning, sir. I mean, this is like 11 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. He's like, yeah, kill yourself. You're horrible. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot of anger. Well, of course, I get back to my truck, and that happens, right? And I get back to my truck, and I look at my phone. It populates, right, whatever's going on. And it's sort of like Michael Smith, 28, blue. And then it said, like, Lorraine Smith, and you can see the ages. Obviously, his mom was red. So, of course, his mom's at work on a Tuesday, and the kid on a Tuesday is probably playing video games.
Not at work.
At home, just angry. Living on Sanibel, which is a beautiful island, with his mom. I digress. It is what it is. So usually you have an idea, but I think we've grown and we keep growing. I mean, I was talking to some friends. I had dinner with a buddy of mine from Indianapolis last night, and you come down here, everything's always changing, Jake. I mean, always. Everything, like always. Beach Road's always some news coming up, some new restaurants. You go to Indianapolis, you go to Muskegon, Michigan, or Waterville, Michigan, or South Indiana, don't change. I mean, stuff stays the same. Like, oh, we got a McDonald's. And that's it, Stuff doesn't change. Down here, stuff's changing all the time because it's just the amount of people coming down here, and just people going out, enjoying themselves, So I think a lot of Republicans, when I was knocking on those doors, and those people were from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, their Republicans are like, my kids graduated, I had to get out. I was done. I was tired of paying taxes, 40-50% of my paycheck to taxes. That's why I came down here. And that's why we keep doing better in Florida. That's why we're trying to get rid of property taxes, or at least, give you a better incentive to homestead. $250,000. That's going to save everybody about $2,000. That's pretty big. It's a pretty big deal. So something pretty wild.
Well, I guess this is a very odd question. What happens in 20 years when that kid inherits that house on Sanibel? Then what do we do? Because I have a strong feeling that if this area even goes purple, what will that do to the state of Florida?
It won't happen. I always go to this saying I always say. Churchill said it best. If you're not a liberal, when you're a teenager, you don't have a heart. If you're not a conservative, when you're 40, you don't have a brain. So it happens, right? People change. I mean, look at Julie. We talked about it when she was on the show. Jules. It's Julie. But she's working for me at the marina now. She's been with me for a long time. And I mean, she was my aide, and she was very liberal. She's a 22-year-old girl, Ohio State grad, smart, smart, like sharp, like nose, but you're 22, and you have an idea. And I remember there's a lot of votes that we took, and she was really distraught and just upset. I'm like physically upset. I say, hey, let's go to my office and talk about it. And I tell her, like, hey, this is what my district wants. Because I'm pushing that button is not saying that it's what I represent my district. My district wants this. That's why I do this. I vote for this. Pro-gun, pro-Trump, pro-life, But it's changed. Now she's 20, 26, 27. And she's, and now she's dealing with business and just seeing stuff. She's like, people suck. I'm like, yeah. But you go back 5-6 years ago, oh, everything is puppies and rainbows. Well, yeah. It is. It's, you hate to crush that hope, but sometimes life is what it is, and now she's changed and people change. I'm sure that kid will change, it takes time. All right. Maybe he doesn't. It is what it is, and it's just what happens, but we all agree on about 80% of the stuff, but sometimes there's a 20% that we just fringe. Yeah. That's the way it goes. Yeah.
Well,
I don't think this place will turn purple anytime soon.
I sure hope not. But my idea, I seen this video the other day, and I think you might have brought it up to me. It was a guy who was liberal. Mm-hmm. It was a Charlie Kirk video, and he talked the whole time, like the first 5 minutes. Well, not the first 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. He was kind of like speaking out against him. And then he went on a tirade about how he decided to watch the videos and try and understand him. And then by the end of it, he literally just asked the question, have you watched any of his videos? And it terrifies me that on one hand, there's a guy who's telling you to kill yourself at the front door just based off of an R by your name. And then Jules, which I'm not trying to compare her to the extreme left, but the idea is that she grew up, she matured. And it's like, with someone like that who's clearly living at home with mom, like you said, mom's probably at work on a Tuesday, you got to stop coddling the kids. And it's like, when you stop, then they start to rely on other people for influence, things like that. They go to college, even school, they're indoctrinated. And I don't know, I just fear.
I think it's all free speech, right? I mean, if you're going to go to a college, the thing is, tough times make hard men, easy times make weak men. I believe that, but you look at every revolution, you look at everything that happens, you've got to study, again, it's this, it's like a family business. First one starts it, second one grows it, third one blows it. And you could just write that off right there. First one starts it, second one grows it, third one blows it. But realistically, when you dig into it, by that third generation, those kids are going to college because they're getting educated and they're going to be doctors or lawyers or something along. They're getting out of the family business because usually the parents are like, you don't want to do this. You're over. So it's not just blows it, but that does happen. Wealth transfers, right? You'll have somebody, I had a buddy of mine, he sold his business and he's like, my grandkids are taken care of. And the first thing you think about is well, hopefully they do it the right way. Hopefully they don't just, because you show me a kid with a trust fund, I'll show you a problem of mental health issues. Because there's no drive. There's nothing You know, and I mean, I had this conversation with Julie. I remember, you know, because she has the opportunity, she has family that are really good, and I said, hey, you got to either do it, you know, and she would constantly like dress down and just, you know, just go the opposite extreme, and it's just, you know, it's her just trying to figure it out, and I'm like, hey, you gotta get a real job, because this job working for me as a legislative assistant, like, there's long hours and it's stuff, but it's not real life. It's not real life. You're busy for 2-3 months, and then once you get back here at home, you know, I had it happen with all my aides, is because you come home, you go from this go, boom, extreme to just nothing, and then they start spiraling. Like, you gotta have, oh, I'm just gonna go to the beach today. Like, that works for like 3 days. Then you gotta have purpose. Like, you need to go into the shop. You need to be in the office by 9. And if you're done by 1, you're done by 1. You've done your job, you go. You know, but you need to do your things. But you go around town, like, represent me at chamber functions or meetings or whatever it is. And they spiral. But the thing is, you start learning. I told her, hey, you either gotta embrace what you are and just own it. It's about getting comfortable in your skin, right? Like, that's the thing. Embrace who you are, embrace what you have, the ability, and be grateful for it. Or you can go out and get a job and figure it out and grind it out. And what she's doing here is, I mean, she's got responsibilities. You know, she had to fire somebody. That's a big thing. She cried about it after. But that's, yeah. And if you're doing it the right way, I'm not saying like you're fired. You know, it's, you know, like, hey, I mean, I think in all the times I've been around, I don't think I've ever told any one of my people that I let go that you're fired. It's usually they know it's coming, right? If you're not a good boss, they'll know something like, hey, you know what? Unfortunately, this ain't gonna work out. Business is going a different way. And then if they start, you know, what happened? You're on your phone too much. Okay. You know, you gotta it's disrespectful to the rest of the employees. It's not fair to the rest of the team. I gotta let you go. And that's pretty much what happens, right? Gotta let you go. And it, you know, it's just the way it is. People come in, and, you know, usually a pretty good judge of character, and you can pretty much feel somebody out, but stuff happens, right? They might have, and then you try to give people chances. Like, my dad was tough, you know, Omar, right? He'd walk in here but the amount of grace that guy had for an employee that had a family at home, like, he felt bad for him. Like, he would give him extra chances, extra. Well, he's got a wife and kid to take care of. And I'm like, Dad, it ain't gonna work out. Oh, let's give him another chance. And I got into it, and I was like, this guy's not good. He doesn't show up. I'll give him another chance. And then all of a sudden it ends happening. Get up, you know, you're fired. But you hate to get to that point. But, you know, he's trying to help out the wife and kid. It happens, you know. It's unfortunate. You hate to let somebody go. It's not a great thing, but, you know, there's plenty of jobs out here. Hey, if you're born in this country, you're in the top 4% of the world. So go get a job. I don't want to hear how bad you got it, you know. So if you're born in this country, you're top 4%.
If you're making more than $32,000 a year, you're in the top 1% of the world.
Of the world.
Of the world. You're in the 1% that everyone complains about. All you have to do is go get a job at McDonald's.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Jake, you know, you taught yourself a lot of yourself. I mean, a lot of stuff we've done, family taught, you know, that website you did for us, great. I mean, you just self-taught. You didn't go to school for that. You're just playing with it and figuring it out, you know, business. You know, you just learn people, know people, try to figure it out.
I actually had a good conversation the other day, and it's not personal. It's a business decision. Mm-hmm. I don't dislike you as a person. Mm-hmm. There's nothing.
I ain't gonna hang out with you.
Right. Well, there's that. You know, but the whole idea is that, like, it's not a personal decision. It's just a business decision. Mm-hmm. And it's like, if you can be responsible and mature enough to, like, kind of look back and be like, okay, well, I messed up here. Mm-hmm. And it's until you start to decide to kind of like reprimand yourself, because a lot of people don't have any kind of responsibility. What's the word I'm looking for? Accountability.
Yeah. Accountability, holding accountable. You know, I mean, what's crazy is one of my club members, and you have a lot of good members, right? A lot of people in their business, and And when you work hard, people that work hard want to help you. It's like religion, right? It's like Rotary, right? So I explain this to Rotary Club. Like Julie, I put her in Rotary Club. I put all my managers go to Rotary Club. The guy who works for my James Mullen, he's in Rotary. You show up 3 times, people start like you go to Rotary. Rotary's an old club. It's been around for a while. It's a men's club. Well, it's a women's club too. Everything started in 1905. It's lunch. The breakfast clubs are the ones you go to. Go to the breakfast clubs. That's the movers and shakers. If you got time for lunch, you're probably an attorney or a banker. Breakfast. You go to breakfast. You do it on a Friday. It's great. You makes your week look good. It's gonna be fun. But I showed up 3 times, and you have retired ex-CEOs of these big companies, and they just want to talk to you. Like, hey, how's the business go? How can I help you? And these guys have been through this, right? They've been through stuff. They don't. Why reinvent the wheel? Just 2 years where I'm out. Listen, but you just show up, and people start coming. And I think that happens with business too. And people see here working hard and the family business grow and all that. And I had a member tell me about the 36-hour rule. Anybody, and I've told this to Julie, anybody is replaceable. Hate to say that, but anybody's replaceable. Hell, I'm replaceable here. I mean, anybody's replaceable. And, everybody's replaceable. Everybody, all your employees, I mean, you like them, they're good, you reward them, they do a good job, but everybody's replaceable. And the problem is you start getting that mindset like, oh, I can't get rid of this person. And I would say it's different with family business because you have a family, it works. I dealt with this. 36-hour rule. Okay. You make it first, you let that person go, you let them go, and you pick up their slack. And after that 36 hours, you get a weight is lifted. You're like, oh, it's so much nicer now dealing with that person's drama in here. That person's, come on, Leland. We'll get you on the show, bro. Come on, dude. Come on. Come over here. Come on, I got a camera sitting right here. Come on.
Little celebrity guest appearance.
Yeah, come on. Stand right over here, brother. Get on that camera. Hey, this is Adam Botana. Thanks for tuning in to the CARNY to Congress podcast brought to you by Baywater Exclusive Boat Club, the only family-owned and operated boat club in Southwest Florida. We have over 60 boats down here in Bonita Springs. You want access to pontoons, deck boats, water slides, bar boats, we got it at Baywater. Come on down and see us. We're 2 miles west of 41, right on Bonita Beach Road, exit 116 off of 75. Give us a call at 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455. Or look us up online, or just Google BW Boat Club, BW Boat Club, bwboatclub.com. But we're just talking about just employees and people working here. And Leland started as Leland. How did you end up here? Leland's been with us, 7 years?
10.
10 years.
It'll be 10 in November.
Oh, wow.
November 19th. Write that down.
November 19th, 10 years.
Yes. I just walked in.
How'd you show up?
I walked in. I met Omar right there. And he said, can you wash a boat? I'm like, I think so. He said, can you drive a boat? I said, I know I can drive a boat. You're hired. So
there you go. Yeah.
That was it. No application.
Did you just walk in, or were you was there somebody that
I knew a guy that was washing boats here, and he said,
who was it? Which one was it?
James. I know you remember James.
I remember James.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, we could. But,
who let him go? Was it me? I think I did. I think I let him go.
There was some
issues.
There was an altercation on the dock, and he just wasn't a good fit.
Yeah, no, it didn't work out. Then he went over to 7-Eleven and got booze and started drinking down at the property.
Well, he had his hair down at the bus ramp, and some guys were whistling at him, and they thought he was a woman, and he it's the last time we saw him.
Yeah, it was that was pretty rough. We got Leland on. So, but yeah.
Now filling in for Larry, yeah.
Yeah, we tried to get Larry, but we got Leland on there. So Leland, you've been here with us 10 years, which is crazy. Time flies. Time flies. So Leland is our manager of rentals down there. He's here on the dock, running around all the time. Where are you from? Just kind of a little Southwest.
Born in Naples.
Okay.
Born in the Estates.
We got 3 crackers right here, which is crazy.
Moved to Estero in 2004. And I've been here ever since.
Yeah.
I mean,
got 2 great little girls.
Twin daughters. I got a beautiful wife. Great job.
Just having fun.
Thanks to you. Yeah. Just no reason to leave yet.
What's the best part of Baywater? When you take a boat out, how about that? When you take a boat out, what do you like doing? Because I know you have your own boat.
Well,
but
it used to be fishing. Used to be all about fishing. Now it's going to the beach, taking the babies there. It's all about sandcastles and just enjoying the water.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's like Leland has his own boat, and he takes out rental boats or club boats.
Yeah, I got a little fishing boat, but can't fit the whole family on that thing. But
yeah, just get on the water, go to the beach there. So Leland is the kind of kid, like we're here hanging out, and he caught onto a tarpon, and Jake, he's legit screaming, like he's shaking catching this fish.
Oh yeah,
like it's great stuff. Like he would lose his mind. You hooked some good tarpon.
There's some big fish in here.
Yeah.
We got 60, 80-pound tarpon hanging out under these docks, and
yeah. Some big snook, some massive snook.
There's some big 40+ inch snook. Don't let anyone.
No, Larry's out here with us with a gun.
Yeah, we got security.
We got security.
But yeah, very healthy ecosystem under these docks.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
So,
as much fuel as we fill here in boats that move, but
much traffic. But they learn after 5 o'clock that's feeding time. They don't want to eat during the day because they know there's too many people here.
All right, so you get a little fishing insight. If we haven't really talked about it on the show since we're at CARNY to Congress now. If you're gonna do fishing here, what would you suggest? Like, what are you gonna kind of do? Like to get out here? If you're novice, if you're talking to a club member here the first time, what would you tell them to do?
I would say stay out of the mud. It's where all the catfish are. I would start with popping corks and shrimp. You really can't go wrong with that. Look for structure, mangroves, docks, moving water.
So you'd say probably 90% of the fish, 10% of the water.
90% of the fish are in 10% of the water, and don't hang out for too long. If you're not hooking anything, move. Just keep bouncing around, and don't always trust the same spot. It'll be good at one time, and the next day you'll go and there's nothing there. So you got
different tide,
continuously
always changing.
Keep moving. So, and if you don't catch anything, it's not you. It's just fishing can be hard sometimes.
So I hear you've been hanging out underneath the bridge in Sanibel with one of our other employees.
We've been
any luck? What are you doing out there?
We've been chasing tarpon at night. We've hooked them, but we haven't brought any to the boat yet.
Okay.
We've got about 9 solid hookups, but as soon as you hook up, they go straight for the bridge, and you got to be quick. So
is it just that solid bone jaw? Pretty much.
Big bony mouth. Right now they're migrating, so you're getting the big ones, like 150+ pounders, and
that's bigger than you.
Yes.
And Julie.
Yes. Huge fish. And we did take a little break because we've spent probably 60 hours under that bridge this past month.
You're gonna go back out this
we will
this week and see what happens.
Maybe this Sunday.
This Sunday.
We'll see.
What's nice at night, right? It's cool, a little chill.
It's
cooler.
Totally different atmosphere.
Nice, and it's just the bugs aren't bad.
No, not at night. As long as you're not near the mangroves, you're in open water. No bugs.
Yeah, but you're pretty good out there, and it's nice and cool. Some cool see out there at night. What's the craziest thing you think you've seen just out here now with just the boat club and rentals and just everything? What pops?
You see it all, honestly. I mean, I've had a jet ski hit a piling at like 60 mile an hour trying to tell me to slow down when I was doing 5 miles an hour, stuff like that. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. No, don't condone that.
A lot of prop scoring. You see it all. So.
No, but what do you think of the water quality? What do you think of our bay here? Just seeing what you've seen now.
Be
honest.
When I was younger, I was skeptical, but you kind of realize that it's always going to fix itself. We've had really bad red tides and huge fish kills, and it always comes back. I mean, the fishing now is probably better than it was in 2017. So
really?
I think it's picked up a lot. I think the fish just get stronger with the more things they go through. So it's good, man. It's good.
Yes. So yeah, Jake's from Pine Island. We got Naples, Bonita, Estero. So some 4 crackers. We gotta get Jake fishing sometime. I don't think he fish much. Do you, Jake?
We'll take him out with Billy.
I got a pole. I'll do
it. We get out with Billy.
Yeah, I know. So, but Leland was working on GPSs today, constantly, always fixing stuff here at the marina. They're
Boat yoga.
boat yoga, yeah, it's boat yoga.
Yeah.
So Larry was this size when he started, right? So Larry's got a little bit bigger, but trying to get in that. I mean, hey, you got no ribs left changing out, just bilge pumps or whatever. It's remember Lacido? I mean,
Lazaro.
he would be inside the boat, like under the hole.
Just see ankles.
Yeah, just trying to get stuff done. But I mean, it's boats, right? It's tough. It's tough working on them. But our crew does a great job here. Keeps everything running. Members want to see the depth finder. They want to see the review mirror of 2.1 feet, like it always says. You know, oh, it doesn't seem that. But yeah, so I don't think depth finders work very good here.
Well, they do until you break it, you know. But that's a daily thing.
I like it. Well, thanks, Leland. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Good.
Join the boat club.
That's it. Pay the bills. I like it. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it. Let's get your mic there. Got
Oh, sorry.
Good.
That doesn't come with the show.
I like it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. It stood in for Larry. We're blasting it everywhere. Julie's running now. She had her hair all done. She had her hair like she went in, put her hair out, changed it up. It's funny. It's funny.
Yeah, this episode can be Baywater and crew.
Baywater and crew. Hey, this is Adam Botana. Thanks for tuning in to the Carny to Congress podcast, brought to you by Baywater Exclusive Boat Club, the only family-owned and operated boat club in Southwest Florida. We have over 60 boats down here in Bonita Springs. You want access to pontoons, deck boats, water slides, bar boats? We got it at Baywater. Come on down and see us. We're 2 miles west of 41, right on Bonita Beach Road, exit 116 off of 75. Give us a call at 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455, or look us up online, or just Google BW Boat Club, BW Boat Club, bwboatclub.com. Well, welcome. We've got Julie Inman back here, general manager. We had Leland on. We had to cut some segments there.
Okay.
A little bit. Ooh, I got to do pauses too for the commercial too, didn't we?
No, we'll do that.
Oh, okay.
So welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes. So we got Julie on here, back at it. We had tried to get Larry, but Larry wouldn't do it. We had Leland, camera shy. Can't figure that out. We got Julie on. So Julie, you liked the podcast? A lot of people were excited. You had a lot of people asking questions, and
good.
You got about 2,000 views on yours. So
Wow.
It's not as good as Nigel's, but it was okay.
Well,
you know.
Nigel's pretty interesting. He's a character.
I had to talk about Cat P again. Talk about Cat P. We got like 30,000 views on that one, which was crazy. Door knocking.
That's all you, man.
I was talking to, Mike Gottlieb, right?
Yes, love Mike Gottlieb.
Yes, he was a representative from Broward County. He's like, bro, you can't talk about Cat P. They're just gonna get angry. I'm like, Mike, no, they just go for it.
It's reality.
He's fascinated. His daughter is fascinated with the amount of views that we got from the cinnamon rolls, the 200 million. And he's just like I just send him videos of me doing it, and I get like 20,000, 50,000 to send to his daughter. Just pisses her off. It's like, hey, 200 million views, no boobs. That's, it's a hook. I need a hook. This is my face. Cinnamon rolls, dough. That was my hook. So 200 million views, no boobs. So I'm sticking with. So what's going on this week at Baywater? It's out of season. What's going on? Tell me.
Yep, out of season. Our current big project is switching over to our new online reservation system, which is going to be a really awesome thing for our club members. But the back end of it is a lot of work for myself and the other managers. So very grateful to have a good support team, but it is a pain in the rear. Lots of voicemails being left.
Ship store. We got the ship store coming up.
Ship store. We
Got our
went
good
shirt
coffee.
shopping today. Good coffee.
Good coffee.
It's really hot out. Heat index of 110 today. So
a little warm.
Being on a boat, you get the AC.
The breeze.
At the marina, not so much. I'm currently getting eaten by no-see-ums standing here.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah.
You're in the bugs.
It's
you're in the
horrible.
All right, come over here. Let's switch it up. So Julie.
Thank you.
One time, I'm immune to him. Julie, one time, Jake, we were over in Santa Bos, just doing legislative stuff, and Julie decided to show up in the morning at 6 a.m. Okay, for a little sunrise service, and this was a year after Hurricane Ian.
Yeah.
And so Julie showed up in a skirt, and it was sunrise on Sanibel, and the no-see-ums were horrible. Like they're
Clouds.
clouds. So now, like, I get like a little red dot. Julie looked like a leopard.
Yeah, like bubble wrap.
But it was just,
so bad.
and she was out there like she should have gone to the car. She just stood there and just took it like a champ. But just like her legs you wore jeans for like a good
Yeah,
3
I
weeks.
had to. Yeah, it was horrible.
Mhm.
It was a nice skirt though. It was a white pencil skirt. I looked very professional, but at what cost?
At the beach at Sunrise in Sanibel, a little rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, you're getting better with them now with the no-see-ums. You're not as bad. You're not getting wilted. And I guess they just like they're little bastards. They have teeth like they're this big, but their teeth are like this, right? Like a chihuahua. I think they just spit on you, but it's not as bad. You don't have the welts like you did.
No, and coming from Cincinnati, it was different. I think up there you have the mosquitoes or like the bugs that are in the grass up there. But down here, yeah, I came down here and
Fleas?
at first
I say fleas, maybe.
no, they have a name, but I'm not gonna say them.
Oh, chiggers.
Yeah.
Oh, chiggers. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have those in North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
Yeah, those are rough.
didn't acclimate very quickly to the bugs, and especially like down on the docks in the evening during the summertime, it's just no good.
Yeah, Julie showed up in boots, like cowboy boots, to work on the dock. I'm like, Julie, what are you doing?
Well, I was cute though.
It's not cowboy boot wear. It's not that.
I had to be the new sheriff in town.
Yeah, it works. New town.
New sheriff in town.
So, but no. So what else is going on? What's going on? We got the River Fest. You want to talk about that coming up in August?
Yeah, so August 1st, the Bonita Springs Downtown Alliance is hosting the River Fest. I believe there's canoe races and some sort of rubber duck races as well, but it's also just a big community event on the river in downtown Bonita. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but Baywater is going to be the music sponsor, so we'll be there. I've got some fun game ideas for people to interact with us and learn about the boat club. But yeah, I think it's just an exciting opportunity to get out and meet other people in the community and just add some vibrance and youthful energy.
Youthful energy. We need a lot of
that's
youthful
the key.
energy.
We're targeting the younger audience.
All youthful energy. We were down for 4th of July. Took Mom down to downtown.
I got to dunk Adam in a dunk tank,
Yes.
and Nigel actually.
Yes, so we did that. Was in a dunk tank for Bert for Bonita Estero Rails Trails, which is big. It's going to come up here pretty soon on your vote in August. But 4th of July was crazy. Went over to Sugar Shack, had some food. It was great. We got a table, walked right in. It was a good time. Was down for the fireworks and the drone show. We had a special guest, Byron Donald, showed up, which was pretty cool. Had him talk to Mom, talk to you, and all that. Pretty normal guy, pretty down to earth. Gave him some crap. I was like, "Are you on the shot? You losing some weight, bro?" He says, "No, it's all natural, all natural." Not on the. I go, "You on Ozempic?" He goes, "No, this is all natural." So, but he's gonna be great. It'll be a great governor. It'll be great for us in Southwest Florida down here too. But yeah, great drone show. 4th of July all around was awesome. Really had a good time and look forward to it. I mean, we Sugar Shack. Everything was great down there. It was fun.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad came out.
Yeah.
You know, your mom dunked me.
Yeah, no, I brought the whole family. When we found out Adam was going to be in the dunk tank, it was like, what time and where? We will be there in numbers. It
was
good.
fun.
It was fun.
We should do. We should do that for the open house. Put Larry in the dunk tank.
That's exactly what I said.
The members get out. We'll do it for a charity.
Oh my gosh.
I think we should do that. Larry in the dunk tank. That'd be amazing. I'm dry, high and dry, high and dry. I'm dry.
I don't know. Larry in a wet t-shirt kind of.
He's always in a wet t-shirt with us.
That's true.
He's always in a wet t-shirt.
That's true.
Look at him. I can see him right there. Oh, the boat camp.
One day we'll get him on.
He'll come on. He just wants to be. He wants to be talked to. You gotta woo him. Look at that shirt, man. Look at it. I think the collar starts at his shoulder prints.
Aw.
But he's doing good. He's doing good. So
Okay, he's going on 11 or 12 years of work in here.
I think 12. Yeah, 12.
Dedicated.
12. Yeah, he's here. He's always here. He's doing it. He's always working. So.
Even on his off days.
Mm-hmm. He does a good job.
Yeah.
Does a good job. And I remember when Larry came in, and my dad hired him, just like Leland. Wash boats, You drive, you're hired, you know. And they came in and I was like, Dad, who'd you hire this old guy? You know, what this old, but man, he got right in there and it's done good. He just showed up for a job and made it work out. So
Yeah.
it's good. Kind of like Julie, met her at a bar. It's like, can you wash a boat? Can you drive a boat? You want to wash a boat? Come on, show up. Here you are, you know, crazy.
Well, you know,
And-
right place, right time.
Yeah. And also she's going to go to school now. Jake, she got into, I think, did we talk about that last time? We might have. Yeah, we did. FGCU, she's going to be an Eagle. So we're going to see how that goes. We'll have some fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get a doctorate before her.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
No.
We'll see what
I don't
happens.
even want a doctorate, but I will get one just to spite him. 1000%.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But Jake, what else, man? I think we're getting close to the end, aren't we? I think we're kind of getting there. 3 minutes. Okay, perfect. Let's see. 3 minutes. What can we talk about for 3 minutes? Oh, Baywater Boat Club. We got a lot of maintenance going on right now.
Yeah.
So folks, come on down and see us here at Baywater, the only family owned and operated boat club. You can see the boats behind us here. We got a great selection, great time. Membership right now to get in the club is $8,000 to get in. So $79.99 to get in. It's a one-time fee. And then $425 a month in dues gives you unlimited access to all our club boats. About 70% of our membership is here 4 or 5 months out of the year. So if you're local and you're listening to us this Sunday on 92.5, the great station, come on down, join the club. It's an easy way. There's fish out here, like Julie say. We got pontoons, we got center consoles, we got deck boats, we got twin engines, we got catamarans, getting on any kind of boat you want. We have the largest fleet in the area, smallest amount of membership. We own the land, the docks, and the marina. We're not going anywhere. We've been here 20 years now. We got our ship store opening, so we're going to have ice cream for the kids one day soon. We got beer and wine here for our members, and we're actually thinking about doing a bar. We are actually going to do a bar. It's going to be Omar's Tiki Bar. We're going to get that going by this winter. So that's another thing, fun thing we're going to have for Julie to just tweak out a little bit. She's already tweaking out. So we got a lot of good stuff. But come down and see us down here at Baywater Exclusive Boat Club. We're 2 miles west of 41, right on the right-hand side on Bonita Beach Road, and exit 116 off 75. We got 14 restaurants and 4 beaches that you can get to without going in the Gulf right here. We've got some of the best boating in Southwest Florida right out here in Bonita Springs. So come on down and see us. Baywater Exclusive Boat Club, the exclusive club of Southwest Florida. Thank you for tuning in to the Baywater. Thank you for tuning in to CARNY to Congress, brought to you by Baywater Exclusive Boat Club. Hey, this is Adam Botana. Thanks for tuning in to the CARNY to Congress podcast, brought to you by Baywater Exclusive Boat Club, the only family-owned and operated boat club in Southwest Florida. We have over 60 boats down here in Bonita Springs. You want access to pontoons, deck boats, water slides, bar boats, we got it at Baywater. Come on down and see us. We're 2 miles west of 41, right on Bonita Beach Road, exit 116 off of 75. Give us a call at 239-495-0455. Again, that's 239-495-0455, or look us up online, or just Google BW Boat Club, BW Boat Club, bwboatclub.com.